Planet Dolan.
What school put a student in charge of teaching class because they couldn't afford a teacher? Where can you find a school that becomes an actual nightclub after hours? From collection threats to straight-up cheating, here's 10 crazy ways schools try to save some extra cash. Hi there, my name is Doopy and I'm here to tell you some really interesting things that you might not have heard before. Number 10. There have been a number of cases in which schools make calls or send letters to parents that sound very much like threats. In Englewood, New Jersey, a school district implied that it might contact Child Protective Services about parents who can't pay for school lunches. Meanwhile, Tucson, Arizona's Marana High School sent a note home with students demanding $250 in fundraising. And apparently, for every day the parents did not comply with these fundraising demands, the coach would put them through increasingly rigorous sprinting drills. At least, that's probably what they mean by grinders, right? Number 9. A high school wrestling team in Sydney, Montana badly needed to raise funds for a trip to a meet in Orlando, Florida. Their idea for a fundraiser was to literally rent out the students. The Rent-A-Wrestler program allowed people to hire members of the wrestling team to perform yard work and other odd jobs for $10 an hour. Here's hoping the odd jobs weren't too odd. At least it wasn't an all-male car wash. Number 8. The school bus has always been a free ride to school, but some public school districts have decided to start charging a fee for taking the bus to school. The Keller School District in Texas charged a fee of $185 per semester to ride the bus, plus another $135 for each additional child in a family. Douglas County Schools in Colorado imposed similar fees. Both districts were looking for ways to offset the high cost of student transportation and decided on charging for bus rides rather than eliminating the buses entirely. Number 7. A charter school in Philadelphia has a very good reason for kids to want to sneak in after hours. The Institute of Science and Technology serves about 450 students from kindergarten through 8th grade. And when the kids go home, its cafeteria opens back up as Club de Mani, a nightclub with drinking and dancing. Now, the strange thing is, it's illegal to issue a liquor license within 300 feet of a school. So why was there one in a school? It turns out the building was once an Italian-American club, and when the school took over ownership of the building, the liquor license also carried over. But then it expired, and the club kept serving drinks anyway until they got busted. Number 6. Schools in Hawkins County, Tennessee, took 6-year-old pork out of the deep freeze, thawed it, and decided that it was good enough to serve for lunch. Well, some of the schools did. The meat apparently distributed to a number of schools, some of which decided not to serve it. The cafeteria staff in at least one school decided the meat smelled awful, so naturally they made some gravy to cover up how awful the meat was. Word of this got out, and the school board decided to put USDA guidelines into effect for its food, which means meat can't be served more than 12 months from the time it's frozen. That's great and all, until you realize the school district was not already following USDA guidelines. Number 5. The city of Detroit in general isn't the most brightest and most well-maintained city in the world. That blight and disrepair have carried over to Detroit's public schools. Many schools in Detroit suffer from leaky roofs, a lack of heat and air conditioning, ripped up gym floors, and rats and cockroaches roaming the halls in broad daylight. But far from finding the money for repairs, these schools are having trouble just keeping their doors open. Enrollment in Detroit schools fell from 150,000 students in 2000 to 45,000 in 2016. And without students, there's no funding. Number 4. Ann Arbor, Michigan, just 30 miles west of Detroit, is the home of the University of Michigan, where tons of people go to watch football and basketball games. Pioneer High School realized this, and consequently, that their 5,000 space parking lot was a valuable asset. Since the football games are generally on Saturdays and the basketball games are at night, they can open their lot to the public without affecting school business. The school has averaged $1 million a year in revenue just from parking fees alone. That's really smart. Number 3. Back to Detroit. As we discussed before, many of these schools are in violation of basic health and safety standards. But also, because the schools have no money, they can't hire enough teachers for the number of students they have. In frustration, one math teacher quit on the spot. The district made several attempts to fill the vacancy, but couldn't get anyone to take it. So for the next month, the class was taught by the best student in the class. Yes, they put an 8th grader in charge of teaching math to other 8th graders. Number 2. Under the No Child Left Behind Act, test results were everything. They determined whether students passed or failed grades. They determined teacher salaries and school funding and all manner of other things. Basically, good student test scores were good for everybody. So, some Atlanta schools figured the best way to improve student test scores was to cheat. More than 150 teachers and officials from 44 different schools got together and altered test sheets to raise score averages. Some teachers even gave the answers out during tests or pointed them out to students as they walked around. Number 1. Lesson number 1. Someone will always, always, always be trying to sell you something. Marketers are everywhere. That's basically what students are learning in schools that have started selling ad space on school property. Schools in Minnesota have painted lockers with a bright ad for the aquarium at the Mall of America. Meanwhile, New Jersey has passed a law allowing advertising on school buses. Sahara Sam's Oasis Water Park was one of the first takers of that ad space, and many others are beginning to follow suit. This video was made possible by our fans over on Patreon. Thanks for your support, guys!
Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.